have the A10 moto lights. They're going to go on my 23.5 CVO. There's a lot of parts to unpack. We got brackets. So this is going to be a lot of fun. There's going to be crazy install here. There's a lot of parts on this light. I think it was an extra 100 and change. They would have sent it to you together. May not have been a bad idea, but what fun is that, right? Let's get all these brackets taken apart here. I know certain ones go on in a certain order. I'm gonna have to have a cue card here that you get from Baja, and you can scan that for the directions. So, being that I'm using the phone to record, I'll probably have to stop this and get that, which is not a big deal. This is another bracket over there. We got our little side marker and blinker lights. These are nice. I like these a lot. These, I think, are the same ones they give you for the running lights if you wanted to put on the front crash bars and stuff. That's pretty cool. Actually, let me leave these over here. We got electrical. It's got to get ran to your battery, which plugs to your headlight, and then you got to run extra power to your battery. We'll get into that. I'll show parts of that installation when I get to it. If I even get this done today, I don't know. We'll see how long this takes. I really don't think I'm installing these today, but I'd like to get these done. This is for the vents. Here's the main bracket, I believe. Yep, it's the last of the big ones. So I bought these for two reasons. One, down here in Florida is a lot of dark roads. I want to light up the sky. I don't care. I know it might be blinding some people, but I need to see where I'm going. And the other two is I love the way it looks. The one thing I don't like about the new style bike is that front fairing. I mean, it's great. The headlight that Harley gives you stock, which is very bright, but it's one big unit, which is cool. But the front fairing just, I think that was the weakest part of the bike in my opinion. I don't love it. These are gonna make it look a lot better. But that's my opinion. I mean, other guys might love it, whatever. I love the bike itself. At this point in my life, I don't feel that I'm going to be getting rid of it anytime soon. I think those days are behind me. Semi-retired now, not by choice. So, do what you gotta do. But I'm not gonna lie, I love not working. I'd rather do stuff like this all day. All right, we got here. Okay, a lot of hardware. So these are for the brackets, the little lights, and I know these have a proper name besides Baja, but here's Baja Designs. And we got connectors here too. Interesting. So I have two packages of these because there's 4 lights. And actually, this doesn't look that complicated. These also have a backing light on them, which is pretty cool. I'm curious to see when that comes on, or if it's on all the time. There's a backing light in here, and you can get them in different colors. I believe I got this one in blue, if my memory serves correct. And they do have red and green, if you can see that on the card. All right. These are serious though. These are heavy. These aren't light. I think one of these weighs about the same weight as the entire headlight I'm taking out. Another thing I got to look at is I don't know if there's a left and a right. I don't think so. They're both the same. One's going to be high beam, one's going to be low. 2 bolts there, so that's, you know. So the LP6s are going to be on the inside, they're going to be on the outside. All right. And this is, like I said, is the main bracket. And then you have other brackets here that fill in. You got the fill in here. I'm not sure what this one's for yet. And I know we have 2 of these for the vents. There we go. All right, this didn't come with any other instructions on how to mount it, so I have to go to the cue card and get that. All right, so I got them mounted on the brackets. Let me show you here. There are 2 bolts here, 2 here. Just like the other one. I'm leaving them snug right now because these are adjustable. So they're gonna, see once you get them on the bike, you can pivot them to see what height you need them at. So now these are going to go on here, on this bracket, and I got to put in 8 of these, which is using a 3/16 hex head. The other bolts were 7/16. And I used the ratchet for that. So I'm going to get, these need Loctite. The other ones already had them on there. So I'm going to put Loctite on these, get 8 of them prepped and ready, and then we're going to put them on there. So we also have a lot of washers. We got other things in here too. Okay. There's a lot of bolts on these things, man. We got some bigger head, some little hex heads. Gonna need ratchets for those. I don't believe these are 7/16. Well, not the little ones anyway. Yeah. Of course, the washers all sit at the bottom. 4, I need 2 more. Alright, we'll do it the easy way. I just didn't want to lose everything. Taking too long. Alright. This is the left one, and we're going, they told me, 8, and there is 8, okay. That's great. Just see this for a second here, get this one set up. I'm gonna get another one down in here, make life easier. Put it in place and it'll hold there. Yeah, it's gonna look good. I'm psyched. I'm not gonna be psyched to take the fairing off again and all, but it's a lot of work. But it's, I mean, it's fun. You know, just the thought of getting into it. I'm gonna have crazy rides over here helping me out. Those boys do a good job. So it won't take as long with a couple extra hands on the bike either. I wanted to get this done. I don't know when I'm doing this. Christmas is coming. So I don't know if I'm gonna get to it next week at all. And then I'm going up to New York for a few days so I can freeze my ass off. I don't care what anybody says. I love New York and at Christmas time, man. There's like nothing better. Okay, what's going on here? There goes 40 years of working with my hands. Sometimes you just can't hold on to things. They just mysteriously fall out. Of course, I'm talking down to spec, right? That's good. Look at that. Oh man, this thing is heavy. Holy shit. Wow. That's gonna be a lot of weight in that front end. Wow. Okay, here's what it is, man. Holy shit. I really wasn't expecting that. Alright, back to the video. And now you got past this part. You gotta love commercials. Alright, so I get the brackets on these. You do without the guy's music. They give you instructions for these though. Stuff you got to pen. Hope not. Pinning days are over. Now, these go on a certain way also. So let's see. Let's say that's it. I don't think he said anything here. Fun times. All right, there you go. I'm done. Check this thing out. It is freaking heavy, man. That's the only thing that bothers me about this light is it's super heavy. But it looks good. It's gonna look good. I'm curious to see how that front end's gonna feel with this on there. I mean, this is, I don't know. I used to curl weights, I'd say 20 pounds, 25, I don't know. I have to put it on a scale. But that's it, I need to wire up the back and all. Get all of these wired in here with some other, with the other wiring they supplied, and make that nice, and then run it into the battery and all. But yeah, that's it. Looks good. Hopefully it's what I was thinking of. Like I said, it wasn't that hard to install. You gotta make sure your brackets are right. What's front, what's back. I did put these on in reverse to the back side, so I had to fix that. So that was my biggest issue. I messed up big time. What are you gonna do? Didn't take too long. It's now 1 o'clock. I don't know what time I started this, but not bad. I gotta turn these around also, so that the face is downward, not sideways. And that's really it. So that's it. So next one is gonna be when I put it on the bike. Catch you next time. Later. Okay, I wanted to clear one thing up in regards to these lights. I thought one or the other was going to be the brights, but it's not. It looks like the lowers will be the low beam and the tops will be the high beams. Now I got to get these off and turn those covers. I don't know if I have something that small. That's tiny. But we'll see. All right, so I got it on the house scale. That's 14 pounds. Not even close to the 25 I thought it was. Yeah, I knew it wasn't that heavy, but, you know, what the hell. So that's it. It's 14 pounds, man. It's not that bad, but it's significant. Later.